All right, this is going to be a relatively short one. Woohoo! All right, so we've got some information here. Suppose for the economy of Gallifrey, we have the following information. Nominal GDP. 2014's nominal GDP, 356 billion. Nominal GDP in 2015, 362 billion. Okay, so we see from the table above, nominal GDP increased, right? 356 to 362. Does this mean Gallifrey's real GDP must also have increased from 2014 to 2015? Why or why not? All right. So again, you've thought about this one, remembering the difference, nominal GDP versus real GDP. So you have your answer. Let's check it. The answer is maybe. The point is we don't know for sure. Remember, this is nominal GDP. So that means this 2014 number is 2014's production in 2014 prices. The 2015 number is 2015 production, but in 2015 prices. The problem is that this increase could have been caused by one of two things, or maybe both things. Maybe the increase is due because production increased, real GDP. But maybe this value is higher because prices are higher in 2015 than they were in 2014. Maybe you produced the same amount of stuff. Maybe you produce less. Maybe you produce more. You don't know. Again, because these are nominal values. Each one is valued in that year's prices. So the point is, with nominal GDP, you cannot compare these nominal values over time. What we need to do, if we had more information, is we would need to get 2014 and 2015 real GDP. And if we could convert to real GDP for each year, then we could compare those two numbers. If we had a base year and we had a base year prices, or if we had the deflator for each year, then we could, like we had, remember up here, this is the last problem, part C. We calculated the GDP price index or the GDP deflator. If we had that value for each of these 2 years, then we could calculate real GDP for each of the 2 years and compare those two numbers. But again, just looking at nominal values, we don't know for sure whether or not production, real GDP, real production, went up, went down, or stayed the same. Again, we have to factor out any potential price level change. Nominal GDP doesn't do that. Real GDP does. Okay? So again, this problem here, does this mean real GDP must have increased? No, it doesn't mean that it must have increased. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. We don't know. Again, because we're looking at nominal values here. To figure whether or not real GDP went up, we need to know real GDP values. All right, that's it for this one. Mercifully, a short video this time. Next up is part E, GDP per capita, and the standard of living. We'll see you next time.